This is the Chief and Shawn show, and we are live in the 405.
We're not live, but we are back.
We're live.
No, we're not. We are back.
And we're live.
Weekly, not live.
We're sort of live.
Okay, to everyone listening, or,
the people who are listening.
the few that listen, here's the deal. Speed Society is going to be hosting all of these podcasts. You're going to be seeing a ton from these guys. How big are they, Shawn?
It's the biggest automotive website in the world, and, I mean, they got a lot of cool shit.
Yeah, we're stoked to be working with guys like that for sure. Anytime we can align ourselves with other huge automotive people, this is perfect. So,
Also, stop listening now and go and like it and comment on it, and the sooner you do that, hopefully, the more podcast episodes you'll hear.
yeah, the Crow 405, Murder Nova, Midwest Streetcars. Like it, comment on us, tell us who you are, tell us why you listen to it. Keep this going, please. There are people that don't want this to keep going.
Yeah, there's people right now trying to put an end to this. They don't want us on the air.
And we got guys like Speed Society that want to help us keep it going. So
welcoming us.
Let's do it. Rock and roll. Help everybody out.
And while you're there, check it out. Their website's awesome.
We are here. It's not Tuesday.
It is not.
I'll be honest with you. I don't even know. Is it June?
Yeah.
What is it?
July, maybe?
Feels like Monday.
What's today?
I think it's January.
It's Monday.
What's today? January?
Yeah.
It's January. It is
Okay.
January.
Yeah.
We are live.
We're live. No, we are live.
Kinda
To
live.
all these people right here, are we
This is
live?
the most
Are we live?
live?
We're live.
This is the most live we've ever been. So today I can't correct Shawn. We're at the PRI show, Performance and Racing Industry Show in Indianapolis, the
2015.
biggest motorsports town in the country.
Yeah.
Everything
Full
goes
of-
on here.
Full of drag racers everywhere.
Yeah.
And we are here embarrassing ourselves and doing our best to take the stage from everybody else.
From
that's
everybody
here.
else.
I've seen a lot of complaining about it already.
We're doing a good job, I
Yeah.
feel like.
We are the
Street Outlaws has taken over PRI.
I
we've
read that
turned-
somewhere.
We've turned this into the PRI Street Outlaws circus.
With a lot of mad
with
people,
a Crow
too.
Yes,
mod.
a lot of
We got the
mad
brand new
people.
car here.
Yeah.
We have BoostedGT.
Hello.
As our special guest.
How's it going?
What's happening, man?
Hey.
You sound great.
Yeah,
hey,
you do.
hey, I like it.
We did
Sound
a lot
good?
of hugging the other night, didn't we?
We did. We hugged it out quite
Yeah.
a bit. Quite a
Yeah.
bit.
There's a bromance.
Yeah. You know, it's all right.
So,
Boosted's here because, well, it's because we like him.
yeah.
I feel liked. Appreciate
It's
it, man.
PRI. We're just gonna sit here and talk about PRI. So the PRI show is the biggest performance and racing show ever, right?
It's the Catalina one.
It is.
It's the Catalina wine mixer of racing.
Oh my God.
If
yeah.
you've never been, you probably should go. It's hands down better than SEMA ever thought about.
So, if I have never been here, what type of shoes should I wear to walk around here? I mean, is there a lot of walking? I mean, what do you think?
Flip-flops.
Well, I wear
I'm
flip-flops.
I wear
Right.
shocks.
You know.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And,
They're
you know, a
nice.
couple days before you come, you have to go see, I don't know, maybe your favorite Asian, whoever paints your toenails.
Right.
And, you know, get it all did up, man.
Right.
That's
I
kind of
don't-
racist. Why do they have to be Asian? I don't understand.
Well, my lady's Asian.
So you have to go see his Asian.
Okay. You got a number or anything? I can.
No, I don't know.
Oh, they don't have.
Couldn't understand her.
Oh,
So,
okay. Well, shit.
So basically, the point of this show is that all the manufacturers that make specific parts for racing all to get together in one giant building, and they stand around and pretend to work all day, and
Yes.
then so that they can go out at night and party.
yes.
Party.
Party.
Yeah. I haven't done it yet.
Well,
I'm
lots of,
looking for it.
yeah. I heard about the parties here, and I haven't been involved in any of them yet.
No.
We,
yeah. Right.
So,
We have the Murder Nova, the Nanner, Boosted GT's car,
Right.
and my new car, the Crow Mod, all here in attendance. And guys, I'm gonna have to say, your shit looks amazing on the floor.
I told them that I was definitely going to have to dim the lights over in my section because
Yeah.
the car only looks good under the moon.
Right.
So,
Right.
Sean's
we've
car,
got her oiled down pretty good,
Hey,
though.
I saw
She's basically shining.
The car,
the
the car,
car rolled down
Yeah,
over
yeah.
there.
What it
the
is, the
absorbent
car
pads
looks
are over
great,
there. It's
guys.
great.
Yeah,
I
absorbent
like
pads
it. I
everywhere.
like it.
There is proof that I run Royal Purple in my car. It is all over the floor over there underneath my car.
It's marketing genius right
Yes.
there. I love it.
Oh
Love
god,
it.
that car is so ugly.
It is.
Jeez, I mean,
everybody. I've seen a couple things on Instagram. Everybody's like, "Well, how did you make flat black shine? You know, it's tire shine. You got to do something. You know,
Right.
Try to
Yeah.
make it look better.
Good
that
idea.
and oil and tranny fluid.
Oil,
Yes.
tranny fluid.
Right.
You know, rubber everywhere.
But
So-
your car's looking rough.
Hey.
It's looking
So,
rough.
so
Yeah.
we've got it roped off. Not because people touch it, because if you get closer, it looks like shit. So we
Yeah.
can go about 10 to 15 feet away.
They
It
should
looks
rope Shawn's
great.
off.
It looks
Well, we got a
it's
doctor
hurting
over at
people.
mine in case anybody gets cut.
Yeah.
He gives them a tetanus shot.
Wow. That's good.
So-
Good thinking, man.
Yeah,
Don't need those
that's,
problems.
that's too scary. Cause for them to let people like us, even in this building, is amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
once they take that show from us, they're never going to let us back in
No.
here.
Everybody here is going to be going, thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get them
I'm
out.
pretty sure John Force called us an embarrassment.
Oh, he's so mad. You know what I heard from earlier, that he had a little line going on. You know, it's a cute little 15, 20 people in that line. That's
did.
what I heard.
Why is he
And
such a
then
jerk?
Asian and Farm Truck started their line, and it wrapped around his line and around his booth, and he was fucking mad.
So Farm Truck and Asia's line.
He's more
ate
red
John
than-
Force's line.
He's red.
Yeah, yeah.
See, that's what kills me though, is that I'll be walking through the floor. So I was walking by earlier. People are yelling at me to take pictures, and I see
And you just put your head down and kept on walking?
no, I did not. I see Frankie Taylor.
Man,
walking
he's
by.
a badass.
I love that guy.
I do too.
Fastest man with doors, right?
Yeah.
I see Frankie Taylor walking by, and I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, that's Frankie Taylor. And they're like trying to hand him the camera to take the picture for us, and I'm just going, don't do that.
Yeah.
Please, God, don't do that.
Sometimes you got to tell him, "Look, you can't do that. This guy's my hero."
I mean, look, all these people are focused on us. There's a guy 15 foot that way that's the fastest man on 275 drag radios in the whole world.
he is.
Period.
Yeah.
He is.
He's
Can we
right-
say hi to him?
He's right there.
Can we say
Where's he
hi
at?
to him?
He's right there.
I wanna say
That's
hi
him
to him.
right there. Little Evil. For you people who don't know, fastest man ever on a 275 drag radial.
And
For you people who don't know.
and it's got a small block, and it runs faster than our cars do with everything. So like,
Yes.
it's crazy for us because people love us for some damn reason, and we're like starstruck by all the people walking through
Yeah.
here. You know what I mean? That was
Yeah.
Larry Dixon. Did you know that? That was Larry Dixon. Like,
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, the Larry Dixon.
Wow.
He was asking me about my crash.
Whoa. You didn't know?
I know who Larry Dixon is.
No, but you didn't know that was him?
You know, we haven't quite had the face-to-face interaction
Man, why do you
yet.
think we was over there with him,
Yeah,
man?
you
That
should have
guy's
gave me
our
like
hero.
you should have gave me the sign.
Yeah,
or something.
the-
Oh God damn it! Is this
Questions
a QA session
already.
All right.
So, they can't hear you, but we'll get to that.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll get to that in a minute.
So my back is broken from the crash. Still broken.
You look great.
Believe
with
it or
still
not.
You look great with a broke back.
Believe it or not,
It's
still
been like
broken.
3 fucking weeks already, man. We still hear about it every day.
Oh man, you're not healed already,
3 weeks. It's a
I mean,
back.
Jesus, the crying is,
dude.
you know.
Dude,
It's
come
a
on.
back.
It's been
Dude,
3
it's just
weeks.
a broke back. Let's go. Come on. Yeah.
What
yeah.
else are you gonna break?
It's
That's
been 3 weeks.
It's been 3 weeks, man. Walk it
I
off.
feel like you're milking it. I feel like he's milking it.
I feel like he's milking this
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah.
He wasn't crying about his back when he's working on that
No,
car.
sure
was he?
wasn't. Sure wasn't.
Oh yeah, moment of silence. I see Kai Kelly over there introducing himself to people. He's got to tell them who he is.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, he's
hey.
over there. No, I'm Kai.
No,
See,
I'm
see,
Kai.
look, watch. I'm Kai. You know, so he's letting everybody know who he is. Chief definitely made that guy famous.
You did.
Hey, I'll make you famous one way or another.
All right.
You could beat me and I'll make you famous, or I could beat you and you'll be semi-famous. Either way, you're still gonna have more money than me. Doesn't matter.
That sucks.
It does
That
suck.
sucks.
But whatever.
Yeah.
Daddy Dave's new car is here. He unveiled his new car.
Beautiful car.
It's
yeah.
man, it's a nice car.
I like it.
Yeah.
a nice car.
Terry Murphy Race Cars did
Yeah.
a really good job on
It
that
is
one.
way, way nicer than his other car.
See, he always has to be a jerk though. Even when he brings somebody up,
I did.
he'll bring him
I
up
was
and then
being
just
nice.
I've
chops the
noticed
legs
that.
right out from
Yeah,
under
he
him.
sets you up.
He does.
And he's in like, oh, by the way, and then he, bam, just hit you. But I agree. I agree with
He
you. there.
does. He does.
But
But
I didn't lie.
you didn't.
Okay.
didn't.
Sometimes I lie though.
Any other story? Yeah, I seen. What's that? By the way, for those of you that aren't here, there is tens of people here.
Tens of people here.
watching.
Everybody who listens to our podcast is here.
We're
Threw them
not.
all in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then every one of them brought 15 friends.
Right.
So,
So we
this
have
is the-
20s of people.
This is
Yeah.
20s of people. I
Nice.
think we just broke a record.
We did.
this,
20s of people.
yeah,
We broke
for
a
sure.
record.
Yeah. And this is by far the nicest studio we've
It
ever done
is.
this in.
It is.
This is
This
great.
place is huge.
Got stuff spinning above us. This is awesome.
Yeah.
I like what you did with the place.
Yeah.
This is great, guys.
So boosted.
yeah.
I heard I heard.
I heard it too.
I heard you was at Howl at the Moon Bar last night, and I heard you try to fight Daddy Dave. Is this true? I'm just going to get right in. I was going to wait till the end of the podcast. I just can't.
Well, we got to throw it out like that.
Did that happen? Did you try and fight Daddy Dave?
No, it wasn't a fight. No. Look at me, dude. I mean, come on. Yeah, like the wind blows and knocks me over.
That doesn't matter, though. You don't walk away from a fight.
True.
Yeah.
So we just, we might have had a little choice words, a couple.
No shit.
Yeah, just a couple. Nothing big. Nothing to talk about a podcast on.
Oh, no.
Like,
Exactly.
I wouldn't blow it up too
Okay,
big.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. I mean, it's my only chance because Chuck's not here, right?
Yeah. Well, because Chuck will hit you when you're not looking.
Right. If I'm talking
if you've messed with Dave.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. You're lucky Chuck's
So
in there.
it's all this built up anger from like 2 years ago. I had to get all out now. So it was,
So you
Okay.
were upset?
So you was like,
yeah.
didn't see Chuck.
I was like, here's my chance. So I paid the $10 cover for 2 minutes. I didn't even get a beer.
You paid the cover to go in there just to talk shit to Dave?
Yeah, and then left. It was great.
This is why we can't have nice things.
No, we can't.
No.
This is why we can't go.
This
nice
is why we
places
will
doing
fuck
it.
this whole deal up.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's okay.
Okay.
It's still fun. So.
No. Hey, if it ended right now, it's a hell of a ride.
Yeah, hey, had a great time.
Thursday, weld wheels.
We'll get to all those.
Weld Wheels let me bring my new car. They wanted me to bring the old car, and I fucked that deal all up.
Yeah.
So
We didn't have a rollback to get it in here.
How would we have pushed it in here?
Now
We
they
wouldn't have.
You got to push it in here, right?
That
No,
car.
there's no pushing it, man, because
Well,
there's
put
a
it on
couple of wheels
rollers.
that aren't on it.
No, we put
they
on
could
some
bring it in a
rollers.
helicopter,
Yeah.
a
That'd be
Chinook,
A
and drop
crane
it off.
Yeah, that'd be
to drop
cool.
it in here.
Yeah.
But they let me bring the new car, even though no one's ever seen it before. And I kind of thought, since no one knows the car and no one's seen the car, that no one would give a shit.
Right.
Quite the contrary.
Yeah, that didn't really happen.
Everyone hates my new car.
Everyone.
I love it.
I mean, I've never seen the internet so full of energy. No,
You
what's
can't out 60-foot me. When we weigh 2,000 pounds, we can.
So, yeah, everybody's asked me all week, nonstop, why'd you get a pro mod? Why would you get a pro mod?
Why'd you get a pro mod, man?
Why'd you get a pro mod?
Why did you get a pro mod?
Why'd you get a pro
Why'd you paint it white?
I didn't paint it white.
Oh,
That's a sticker. I can't afford paint. So, here's the deal. I had a 3,200-pound back half car that I've had since I was 15. And everywhere we go, people are starting to figure out what it takes to beat guys like me. They don't have to work as hard as me. They don't have to figure it out. They don't have to have all the technology.
They don't have to test. They don't have to test. They don't even have to be smart.
So wait a minute.
Because they can go and they can bring out a 10-year-old top sportsman car or like a 10-year-old ex-pro mod or baby pro mod or whatever, and they can pluck these cars out of nowhere. They can Velcro some headlights to them, and they can take a VIN number and just like toss it in there, and then they can bring it out there on the street, and they're competitive, instantly competitive.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And they could be dumbasses.
It sucks for me because I like back half cars. I like real Detroit cars. I like steel cars. That's my thing. Always has been. But this is still racing.
Right.
This is still racing. It still matters who wins.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to fucking end up like Varley or none of those other guys who won't change because they're too stubborn or they like their car too much or whatever, and they just keep getting slower and slower and falling off the list till no one cares about them anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
I will change with the times and do everything I got to do to win races and beat everybody I race. So I will, all the money I was supposed to spend on my back surgery and hospital bills and taxes and everything else, I've basically put it in a, very large manila envelope and took it to Missouri, and I bought me a car.
Land of the pro mods.
That I can be competitive with. So from now on, I don't have to worry about if they're going to bring a pro mod out there. I don't have to worry about what they have. I don't have to care because I've got the best damn car you can put on the street, and I know it. So that's why I have it. And I'll Velcro headlights to it and all the same shit they had to do, because when we end up in the street, only thing that matters is who won. At the end of the day, it's racing. If this was a fucking car show, I'd have won. My car was sexy as hell. But it's a race. Right. So no matter how good my car looked or no matter how much I loved it, if I was getting beat by somebody, it's racing that I love. So that's why I'm doing it. That's why I'm doing it. It's Sunday.
It's
Sunday.
Sunday.
Tell them I said it.
Truth.
So it sucks. It really does suck to do this. But I've always liked Pro Mod. I've always followed Pro Mod. Back in the day,
you've always wanted a Pro Mod.
Well,
if you're not going to have the Crow, you may as well have what you want.
When I was a kid, the big thing around the country was, when Hot Rod Magazine and Carcraft Magazine, they were putting together the fastest street car shootouts. And there was 5 or 6, 7 guys all over the country that had 8-second door cars.
Yeah.
And no one ever heard of that. Carpenters, Black 55, those guys. Those were the big heavy hitters. Well, after a while, they started calling it Pro Mod, right? And it got crazier and crazier, just like our street racing. Eventually, we're going to end up with Larry Dixon's old car on the street because somebody's going to be ballsy enough to Velcro headlights to that piece of shit and bring it out on the street, and then we got to race him.
And we will.
Because none of us want to put rules. That's why we street race, is for no rules.
There can't be rules.
So, the only way we're going to be competitive with our crappy steel cars, all 3 of us, I'm going to be honest, all 3 of us, we have to modify ourselves because they show up when they bring those cars, and it doesn't matter what we say. There's no rules. So if we get beat, you're making excuses because you got beat.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to make excuses. I don't want to get beat. I don't want to lose any more money. So fuck it. I'm going Pro Mod racing, and I'll Velcro headlights to it, and I'll zip tie a VIN tag in that motherfucker, and I'm going to wear them out. I'm going to take it to them every time.
Yeah, but look what we've done. Look what we've done for street racing, right? So back when we were doing this, 2005, 2006? Is that when I met y'all?
Yes.
What kind of cars were we racing?
Same
cars.
Same cars. Your car, my car,
just a little bit slower, right? The same steel door car.
Mine was
it was a lot slower.
Well,
it was a lot slower. But whenever I won cash days, I went to the track the very next day and ran it. And what did it run?
549. 544.
542, something like that. And I had he's trying to clip me a couple hundreds. And, nobody came close to touching me in that cash days. Nobody.
540s right now.
Nobody, buddy.
Nobody. Hey,
nobody.
My door was dinging though when I, remember I had my door open.
I remember you
away.
used that excuse that night.
Well, I had to use something, man.
That's the thing.
I had to use something.
You can't keep saying that forever.
Exactly.
Eventually,
that's my point.
Nobody cares.
That is my point.
Because right now, Varley and all those guys that aren't competitive, they still want to tell people why they're not competitive. Well, they don't want to put computers in the car. They don't want to do traction control. They don't want to go big tire. They don't want to do whatever.
I'm stupid.
But guess what?
All that stuff.
The more they lose, the less people they have to tell that to because they're just going away and nobody gives a shit anymore.
But see, you get it, I get it. We're making changes, right? Mm-hmm. You're making changes.
You're making changes?
You've already made a change.
Okay, what kind of change are you making?
Well, you're not supposed to hear. I meant like we're making changes.
No.
Oh, no.
Let's hear about the new car, Boosted.
Boosted has a new car?
Boosted has a new car.
Well,
hey, does anybody know about your new car?
Well, now they do.
I do now.
Okay, tens of people are going to know about your new car.
All right, so I'll let the cat out of the bag. All right,
let's hear about it.
Is it a boosted mod? Is it a nanner mod?
It will not be a nanner mod.
No?
It's going to be a true back half car. So it's not a chassis car.
Okay.
But
true back half car.
It will fit a 3417 tire on it.
That's a big tire.
It's a big tire.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to try to.
So
hopefully he's not going to smoke.
You're not going to have a small tire anymore? You're going to be a big tire?
Hang on. Now, I still will have a small tire car. Because let's face it.
When we so you can afford 2 cars.
Wow. Well.
You're not going to have to take this car apart to build the new car?
No, see, the yellow car, it's all paid for, man. It's all paid for. So we're good.
Oh, so you're financing this now?
Yeah,
What's the monthly on?
What's the monthly on something like that?
It's a couple T-shirts and, a few signatures and stuff.
So you're building a big tire car. You're building a lightweight big tire car.
2,300 pounds, 400 pounds.
Huh?
Yeah.
And it's a real back half car.
Yeah, it's light.
Yeah, but it's a small block all aluminum Ford.
Light.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you bring that car out and everybody starts just cussing you because you got rid of the small tires and you went big tire.
Yeah, you sold out.
Everybody
you sold out.
You sold out because you went big tire.
What are you gonna say?
I'll just say, well, if you want some small tire action, I still got the old yellow piece of shit right over here.
So nobody wants to. Nobody's gonna care if you're nowhere near competitive anymore. They're not even gonna ask you.
Right.
So you have to step up.
Right. That's my point.
So what are you gonna do whenever you can actually put the power that your car makes to the ground?
I'll just probably shit my pants.
It's gonna be different for you.
Yeah.
This is gonna be 100% different than.
Dude, I'm used to 60 foot and like a 135, right? So that's what I 60 foot.
135. That's smoking.
Even though, you spin a lot. you still never lift, you still never pedal, you still, I mean,
You got to stay in the game, right?
yeah, I
You
mean,
gotta stay in it. That's what I do. I stay.
But
okay.
it's
How about this whole default stuff?
you won't have to do that anymore.
Yeah,
Default.
like you have.
They can't hear you on here, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, there's no reason
can't
to
hear you.
yell.
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
nobody
we're
can-
gonna ask questions here a little bit.
Yeah, I guarantee you, I think I can beat him every time I've ever raced him. I thought I could beat him. I wouldn't have
Yeah.
raced him if I didn't think that. That's a dumb question. Sorry, go on.
Back to default.
Yeah. Back to
Jackasses.
the
So what? Wait, what do you mean
you
by
race
default?
so much, like getting to number 4. How high have you been on the list?
5.
You've been to 5?
Yeah.
I thought you went to 4.
Well, it was with Doc.
didn't work out with
it
Barnes on
actually
that
should have
pass,
been a
huh?
shoe-in because it was against Doc, right?
I know.
You know, but
Well, because you have very rarely ever lost to Doc.
true. I think that's Doc's only win, or maybe.
Yeah, but so Boosted Overtime has changed his game to try and win races any way he can.
Anyway, and he's
Any way
good
he
at
can,
it.
and he's good at it. But now, even with that, even being smart and even being good at it, and even being good at the hustle and the tree and all that stuff, you still have to race big tire, big motor. I mean, dude, me and you got little motors. Mine's 480 cubic inches.
That's what mine is.
How in the hell am I supposed to race guys with 700 and 800 cubic inch motors with a car that weighs 600 pounds heavier than them? It's just not going to happen. You know what I
Right.
mean? So it's time to move on. And I still have the same motor because I can't afford it. So I bought a new car, but I got the same motor. But as soon as that motor's not making enough power to be competitive,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get another motor. That's what we do.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's who we are. That's what we do. I was fortunate enough to survive my last crash, and I'm still here. So I'm not gonna stop. You know what I mean, that's just ridiculous. So,
Phew.
I mean, everybody needs to get that out of their head. You know,
Right.
whatever.
Got to evolve.
They bitched about it when I took the radiator out of the car. They bitched about it when I went big tire. They bitched about it when I went methanol. That's not a street car anymore. That's not a street car anymore. That's not a street car anymore. But it was funny as hell to them when I'm getting my ass kicked by guys with
They love it. They love it,
Yeah.
don't they?
with cars
With
that-
all that stuff that they bitch
Yeah,
about
they
our
love it.
cars not having.
Yeah.
So, you know,
So-
they bitched about it when I got an enclosed trailer. They're like, oh, man, he sold out, got an enclosed trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they think it's funny when the guys with stacker trailers and semi-trucks are whipping my ass. Then it's great.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then they walk by here and go, you think you can beat the
Yeah. Like he's the slickest person to come up with that since we've been
Yeah,
here.
I mean, so for all that, you know, for all that stuff, it's like, it's cute whenever I was getting my ass handed to me by those guys, but then when I get a real car, now all of a sudden I'm a sellout and I'm a, you know, no pro mod, whatever. So
Yeah.
it doesn't matter to me though. I do this shit because I love it, and that's why you're building a new car. You know what I mean? I mean, you should be anyway.
Wait a minute. Hang on.
Murder mod.
Murder mod.
Nah.
Let's
There's
hear
no
about
murder
it.
mod.
Let's hear about
no
it.
murder mod.
I
No
want to hear
murder.
My
about
new
it.
car's getting close to being done.
Nice.
So I wouldn't really say close to being done. But hopefully before the next season airs,
It's
I'll
in
have
the
a new
works.
car.
You know what I mean?
It's in the works. My car's done, man. I mean, there's only so long you can piece together what I had.
Well-
And whenever I started with it, it wasn't very good.
Well, I saw it. I saw it over
20-year-old
there. Yeah.
chassis.
I got
20-year-old chassis that has been pieced together is just,
The,
you know.
the Killer Nova, yeah, the Killer
the
Nova
kill-
will rise
I might
again.
call the new one the Killer Nova.
Wow.
So, I mean,
Good job.
what are you going to do? That's what a lot of people think it is. And half the people out there believe that Chief owns the car anyway. So
And
I'll
drives
probably
it.
just
Good job.
give it back to him, and then I'll build me another one.
Cool.
Yeah, no, I don't want it. You can, no, I don't want it. You
Yeah,
can-
what am I
actually,
going to do with it?
You can just
we
leave
can put it
up-
outside
you
with the
can
cop
just-
car and the ice cream dream and whatever else.
Throw in
we
your
got out there.
backpack with all those cars.
Street
right.
pieces out there.
You can just leave the Murder Nova over
Yeah,
there
we
in the
can just
Royal
leave it
Purple
here.
Bridge.
Yeah.
Just leave
Yeah,
it here.
Royal
Let's
Purple
go.
Bridge.
Static
with it.
display. Leave it over
Yeah,
there.
pull the computer out of it. Let's sign the title and throw it on the dash. Let's get out of here.
Yeah. Can
Yeah,
I
somebody-
grab a couple of those turbos?
Somebody asked me why I was driving it in here, why I didn't do a big burnout whenever I was driving it in. I was like, because it fucking hurt. Hey, there'd be a lot of smoke, but it wouldn't be coming off the tires.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
it just gets to the point where you just don't want to work that hard anymore to try and race against guys who don't have to play by the same rules, you know?
No.
So,
Yep.
you know what I mean? Kai Kelly's, his car says Pro Mod on it. His hat says Pro Mod, and that's what everybody keeps comparing me to. You know, oh, he had to go buy a Pro Mod to beat Kai Kelly. Well, I mean, come on. he calls his a pro mod. You know, like I don't understand the problem.
Yeah, he's got a fiberglass body just like you, or a carbon fiber body just like this one does.
And he did it. He came out with that car and he kicked my ass 3 times. He's done really well. So why would I stick to what I had? That's just stupid.
Right.
I'm rock and roll. Let's
Yeah, you're not gonna lay down.
No, hell no.
Yeah.
And everybody on the list and everybody on the show, it better be doing the same thing.
Yep.
Well, the only thing that I don't get is the fact that they can go out and do the things that they do whenever. I'll promise you, Boosted, man, you test as much as we do.
Oh, yeah.
You test a lot.
Yep.
We test a lot.
I know you do.
Those other guys don't. They
No.
go out, hey, if you tested your car, man, I changed a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
No, but they're there race night ready.
Race night.
Yeah,
they're testing
and,
a race
and
night.
it's light enough and it I don't get
But
it,
we're
man.
testing
I
to
don't get it.
overcome the differences. We're testing, like every time I'm testing to try and figure out how to overcome that 500 pounds. What can I do next to overcome the weight difference? What can I do next to overcome the center of gravity? What can I do next to overcome the crankshaft height? What can I do next to overcome the 58% on the nose of my car? You know what I mean? Like, so that's why we're testing. You're testing, what can I do to overcome these little
These
bitty ass
little
Little
tires?
bitty
Small
piece of
tires.
shit tires. Yeah.
This little motor, this single, you got a lot
Single
of
turbo.
excuses. You need to be testing a lot.
Yeah. Well, I don't call them excuses. It's all
And
opportunities
he's-
for improvement, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah.
And he's
Not
te-
excuses.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good.
He's testing to fix the rest of it, all of it. There's a lot there. There's a lot to
I've
fix.
tested my car so much and it shakes just as bad right now as it did.
I feel
4
like it's
years
gonna
ago.
break in half at any time.
No,
Hey,
it's
the
great.
last race, man, it shook the window out of it. Both doors popped open. I won.
You did.
But can't go any faster when everybody's shaking. So,
That guy's on a roll.
what did he say?
Golly.
What did he say?
He says that when you beat Chief.
Oh,
Hey, look. Oh yeah, and I got a new car. That record's gone.
They don't count.
He
Yeah.
ain't never beat this
Yeah.
one. He ain't never beat me now.
No.
Yeah,
No.
clean slate.
and I didn't even have a winning record against the Crow.
You did pretty good.
Well, like 3-2, something like
It's
that.
not too bad, really.
It's better than anybody else's record. Well,
Besides that one guy.
except
There he
that one guy.
Aren't
He's
you?
just on it back
He's
there.
on
Somebody
it
give
back
that guy a
there.
mic.
That's what I was gonna say.
If only his facts were right, though, it'd be a lot better.
Yeah.
I feel like one of the I feel like
There's
one-
always that one guy.
One guy. Where's Chuck at? Where's Chuck? Get Chuck in here. Get that guy out of here.
Who?
Chuck.
Chuck.
We need Chuck here. Chuck, where you
Where's
at?
Chuck?
We'll get
Your
you in
voice
here.
went.
Yeah.
You
It's
checked out.
it's not from partying. It's just from sleeping too
Nah,
much.
he
Yeah.
slept
Got too
Bullshit.
much
Way
sleep
much. Way
and
too
voice
much.
going away.
Chuck had to get a real job. Yeah.
He did. Chuck
He's got
did have to get a real
he's got
job.
a lot of court,
Chuck is building a
court
new
stuff to
car.
go
He's
for.
gets sued every couple weeks.
Yeah.
That guy that he knocked his teeth out is suing him.
We don't know his name.
We don't
I
know
don't
his
know his
name.
name.
I don't remember his name
Can't
either.
talk about him.
It was a tough man
Okay,
competition.
on to the next
Yeah.
subject.
Yeah.
That was
Let's
a
quit
tough
talking to
man
the bald-headed
competition
guy in the crowd.
Tuttle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody
yeah.
can hear him
Sorry.
anyway.
Nobody
Sorry.
can hear your question, so it's going to be really weird when people listen to it. But okay, so you guys have all walked around.
We have.
I have.
Yes.
Kind of.
What have you seen?
Very-
What's the coolest thing that you've seen at PRI that somebody's brought here? Not somebody you want to sponsor, not somebody you want free stuff from, not somebody you're trying to get things from, not your buddies. What's the coolest thing that you've seen here in the last 3 days that you just feel like you can't live without?
Oh, that I can't live without.
He stole mine. God damn it.
What?
He stole mine.
What
That
was
was my answer.
What?
Gravedigger.
Well, he's not on the podcast.
Oh,
He can't
okay.
tell you, so
Uh,
you can just take that from him and
you know
nobody
what?
ever know.
Yeah.
I polled the audience and
Say
I
it
got
3
Gravedigger.
times.
Yeah, Gravedigger.
Say three, yeah, cheers anyway.
Yeah, I would
Say
love to
three
have a
times.
Gravedigger. I can't live
Gravedigger,
without
that's
that.
the coolest thing.
I don't know
Okay,
how to
about
live
what? You can't live without what?
Gravedigger.
That's 3 times.
There we go.
That's yours. That guy never said it.
Where's the keys at? Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so
Does
you
it
have
have
the
to be-
Gravedigger.
All right, that's
Does
mine.
it have to be
So-
here at
Right.
PRI or on our way to PRI?
Well, no, here. This is the convention. What the hell?
What's he talking about?
I didn't say what's the coolest thing you've
we
seen on
stopped
the
on
ride
the
here.
Camus, dude. That was the coolest thing in
That
the
thing's gonna be there
world.
all- no, this place is supposed to be for people to bring out their new and exciting products that they built specifically for racing, not converted from something else. So, what's the coolest thing that you've seen here that they brought out to show us?
I don't know.
Stumped him. Stumped him.
I've seen a lot of cool shit here.
Yeah, there's a
my
lot of cool
answer.
shit here, man.
Steal it.
Say
I
Gravedigger.
enjoy this place
Say
every-
Gravedigger was a good answer.
Just
Hey.
take it.
Gravedigger, Gravedigger, Gravedigger.
Damn it.
It's mine.
So now I got to
The
come up with
Gravedigger is cool.
Now I got to come up with another one now. 'cause you
No,
stole
I
mine.
don't. I mean, I've seen a lot of cool shit here, man. I mean, just being able to walk around and maybe one of the coolest things I've done since I've been here is we were down on all fours looking
Dude,
under.
whoa,
you were with
whoa,
me.
whoa.
There's
Hang
kids
on.
out
No, you were
here.
with me.
Yeah, there's kids out
And we
here.
were looking under Eric Ender's car. I enjoy shit like that. I like looking and seeing what she's running. I like looking and seeing the different suspensions.
So
I
he was
like. I
looking
mean,
up
I got
Erica's
underneath this. What is it?
Whoa.
That ProCharge car over at ProCharger. What is it? Barracuda, right?
Yeah.
Marty,
That blue one?
Robert,
That's a badass
Marty
car.
That
Robertson,
thing is one of the cleanest cars I've ever seen.
car's awesome.
I
Really
got
fast.
underneath. I was looking at the rear suspension on that car. I mean, I enjoy doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily a product that I've seen.
Right on.
But, by the way, it does have Nest brackets on that.
The Nest brackets are cool.
The Nest brackets
For
are
your
some
new
of the
car,
coolest
think
things
about
I've
that.
ever
They're
seen.
pretty neat looking.
And if you don't know about it, you better find out about it.
I'll check it out. Thanks.
Yeah.
They're expensive.
I've seen some pretty cool stuff. The billet clear oil
That was
filter.
cool. That was cool.
That's
That
pretty
was one
cool.
of the
That
coolest
was
things I've
one
ever
of my
seen.
favorites.
It has a screen in it, and so like when you're running the car, it's running the oil through this screen on top, and then when you shut the car off, it just has a little. You just hit a little button,
There's a little air pump,
and it puts the oil back in the motor, so you can see the screen.
and
So you
it
don't have to-
catches anything.
you
That
don't
is
have to-
awesome.
We were talking about you when we looked at it. Because a
We
Boosted
were.
really
boy.
could have used this.
I feel like over
You'd
the
be panning out gold in
past
there.
couple months, maybe.
Good
Yeah.
God, all those bearings in your
Yeah.
oil pan, that would have been right there in that filter. That's
I
what
know it wouldn't have caught all that. They would have filled that thing up.
It'd have stopped it up.
Yeah.
Right.
That was one of the
Yeah.
coolest things that I've seen that was a new product. Because you come to these deals, I was here 2 years ago. 90% of this place is the same guys
Yeah.
with the same
Yeah.
products and the same booths, and and they want to go eat the same food and buy you the same amount of drinks. You know
Right.
what I mean? So
Yep.
Right.
that was really cool. All that stuff was.
Oh, yeah.
The billet
Oh, yeah.
oil filter was really cool.
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
Trying to think what else.
the wastegates with the sensor wastegates.
I haven't seen those.
I haven't seen those.
Where are those at?
I know Precision has them. They have it's a wastegate with a sensor on top, so you can data log. And you know me, I'm a fool for data. So
Yeah.
you can data log the position of your wastegate going down the racetrack.
Right.
Oh man, I gotta have that.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I like
Yeah.
Look at that.
No, I know.
Data log everything.
I know.
The Visner makes a billet Pontiac cylinder head. That was pretty cool.
You gonna get your set?
Yeah.
Now they're like 10 grand.
Oh,
Yeah,
like-
they're fixing to make the block too, right?
Somebody is, hopefully. Good Lord. If I don't get something, I got a cast iron block and I got Elderbrock Performer heads.
Hell yeah, you
And
do.
I'm racing these guys with profilers and big chiefs and all
I
kinds
know.
of crazy stuff. So
And we got these little bitty 482
Yeah.
cubic inch motors.
there's that
we,
thing.
you
What's
too,
this
right?
wee
On my new car will have a small block in it,
Oh my
Really?
God.
and it is a 482 cubic inch little bitty deal like Chief's. Small block.
I mean,
Same.
it's
They're
not
the
a
same.
Pontiac though, right?
It's not a Pontiac.
482X, bitches.
482X.
He's going small block.
Wow.
Boosted.
Small block. Hey, that's my backyard, man. Love them. They're great.
It's a
remember-
billet deal.
Remember a long time ago when
Billet.
Boosted was racing?
He goes.
Boosted was racing Daddy Dave, and Dave was driving the Sonoma, and it had a small block in it. It was kicking ass. Nobody could touch it with a small block. Remember? And then then Dave put a big block in it and brought it out to race. And I don't remember who beat him that night, but Boosted just laid into him. It was like, man, if that thing had a small block in it, we'd be scared of it. That thing was fast with a small
Hey,
block.
Yeah, we
was
got
faster,
happy.
though. It was faster the first time we ever brought it out.
Yeah,
It was faster the first time he ever brought it out with a small block in it.
Right.
You know.
it did well.
I
but
thought.
you got to evolve.
It did.
You got to
Yep.
keep
It did.
moving. So
Yep, sure
whatever.
did.
So
I got to meet Larry Dixon. That was cool.
that was cool.
And the people.
I didn't get to meet him.
The people in the lines to see us is insane. Like, I have no idea, dude. I had no clue that people actually really gave a shit about my back. Look, let me tell you a little story. I was at dinner. We'll call it dinner. I was at dinner with a bunch of racers, professional racers, not like me, not an
Amateur,
idiot.
yeah.
These guys were
Okay.
real racers.
Yeah.
And they really did, dude. They really gave a shit about my back. I mean, there's one guy there who was giving me pain medicine because he was like, "You look like you're in
And
pain."
you were taking it.
Well, yeah. I was.
this.
It worked well.
Good shit.
But like, you're walking around here, and there's people here that actually give a damn about us. I don't understand it.
And then there's
Crazy.
people that don't.
If we didn't have that
Yeah.
damn show, they wouldn't let us in this building.
No.
They'd stop us out there.
We go,
Whoa,
whoa, whoa, whoa.
credentials.
sorry, buddy, I'm going to need to see your credentials.
Yeah.
And
we couldn't beg people to give them to us.
Then we'd sneak in the back door.
We'd still get in here, though.
We get kicked
We get
out.
in here.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But it's crazy, man. I never understand how the show has brought all these people into our lives so much that they really do. They want pictures and they're slapping me on the back. Good.
I was
God,
going to
that
ask,
hurts.
how's that going?
I need a sign
Yeah.
on my back that says "Don't hit me," because they walk up and they
Hey,
want to
man.
pat you on the back. Say,
Yeah.
"How you doing? You
Yeah.
okay, man?" When they hit you, I mean, just pain right all the way down to my freaking feet, dude. I want to hit the floor so bad. And they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know." And I just want to hit them in the mouth. And then when they're like, "Whoa, I didn't know," I'm like, "Yeah, I didn't know you didn't want to be hit in the mouth, buddy. I'm sorry. I had no idea. I thought you want to be hit in the mouth. My bad."
We just assumed
But
you
you're
wanted
asking,
to.
yeah.
Some people like it.
Yeah. But then when they find out that it hurt, then they're like, dude, they feel terrible.
Yeah, they feel really
do.
bad.
You know, dude, I don't understand it. People are insane. You know, and everybody everywhere you go, they're asking about how's Daddy Dave? Is he okay? You know, and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't fucking know.
Dude,
That's my answer to that.
You don't keep
How's
track
Daddy
of them.
Dave doing? Fuck, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody cares but Shawn.
Remember back to the last podcast where you said there's some things you shouldn't say?
You
maybe?
listen to our podcast?
I do. I love it.
You listen to our podcast?
I'm listener number 8.
Number 8?
Number 8. That's me.
I didn't
How long?
even know.
Yeah.
You're 8?
I'm 8. Hey,
Somebody
man.
else told me they was 8 earlier.
So wait a minute.
Somebody
Are you
else is
lying to us?
lying.
No,
I believe you.
Are you
over
8
them.
or not?
I'm 8.
No, I believe you.
I'm listener
They
number
were
8.
liars.
Okay.
They were.
Like
They're
Shawn.
liars. Yeah.
Sometimes you
Shawn
gotta
knows
lie.
a liar.
Sometimes you gotta lie.
You can see one coming, right?
Yeah.
You know it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But back to the things you probably shouldn't say, but you say them anyways. That's great, dude.
Yeah,
It
Shawn
just
does
comes
that.
out.
Shawn
Can't help
does
it,
that.
man.
Yeah.
I mean,
Shawn told everybody, and someone told me, maybe you. Yeah, somebody told me that Shawn told everybody in that
Establishment.
the dinner place that he was the coolest dude in there.
I was, though. He asked me, he was like, so who all was there? You know, anybody awesome? I was like, just me. You know?
He wasn't
I was the
lying.
only one. And then
Yeah.
I went back to the motel, 2 nights ago, and pissed the bed. That's how drunk I got.
Oh, boy.
Hey, K&N could not build a filter big enough for his
Yeah.
mouth.
Yeah. The bed's still wet. No shit.
So how'd Aaron feel about that?
She was mad. I woke up the next morning, and I kind of looked around. She was in the other bed. There was 2 beds in there. And, yeah.
So you pissed on
You know
Aaron.
what happened.
Wait, hang on. You went to bed, or you?
Man,
you,
hey, it's no big deal. It happens 2-3 times a year.
No. I feel like if my buddy is peeing the bed, this is a problem we should work out.
Yeah.
Okay, when you pee in the bed, I mean, are you standing up peeing in the bed like you don't know where you're at?
No, I don't remember nothing. I just wake up and everything's wet.
Are you sure Aaron didn't pee the bed?
Yeah.
Talk about it.
Are you sure Aaron didn't pee the bed? Maybe Aaron peed
Maybe
the bed.
she's tricking me.
Yeah, maybe this whole time Aaron's peeing the
was
bed.
It could be.
It was Aaron.
So you mean for all these years it's really her and not me?
You've been doing
No.
that. How long have you been peeing the bed?
For years, man.
Oh
What
my
the
gosh.
fuck?
Yeah, I mean, if I get really drunk, if I have a really, really good time, I piss the bed.
I don't know. I make him go to the restroom before we go to bed. I'm like, do you need to go to the bathroom?
Like a
She
child.
thought I
Like
was
a
going to
ch-
piss
like
in the
a
corner the
3-year-old.
other night.
I
She's like,
did.
no,
Oh my God.
that's not the bathroom. I go, I'm not that drunk. And then I went to the
He said,
bathroom.
"No, I'm gonna hold it
and
till I
got
get to the
out of
bed."
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
No.
know. I don't know.
I don't know
Piss the
either.
bed.
I need some therapy, maybe.
Yes.
I think Aaron,
But, hey, I only
Aaron's
get
probably
drunk-
peeing the bed.
I only get drunk like twice really bad every year. And it happens, man.
Luckily, we had a double.
Successful night.
I don't know that it
Successful night.
It was a success. All I know is that night I was sitting there talking to Boosted, and it hit me, and I said, I got to go.
Yeah, dude, you just
Nah.
stopped. You're
Nah,
like,
I gotta
gotta
go.
go.
No.
And this was after I caught him when he was
But
falling.
he waited till he got in the bed to go.
No.
No, not go to the bathroom. Like, I had to leave.
My bad. I thought you meant
Like,
like you had
it
to
was
go to the
time to
bathroom.
roll.
I was like, if you had to go to the bathroom, why didn't you go in the corner like you
No,
were
no, I
going
went
to?
to the
That
bathroom
makes more
Chief,
sense.
50
he
times
was
that night.
mid-sentence. He's like, hang on, it's time for me to go. And he sat his drink down and left.
Yeah, we
He
had,
just
we had
knew
to
it.
go.
And I fell a couple times walking out of the club.
It was
Dude,
rough.
Fell down.
You fell
Yeah,
on
he helped me up.
I caught you.
Boosted caught you?
Yes.
That's new for you.
How's that
No,
even
we were
possible?
hugging it out and
I mean-
everything.
I mean,
This is a breakthrough in Shawn and Boosted's relationship.
It is. I told Boosted 15 times I loved him that night.
he did.
Oh,
He
that
did.
means you're hammered. I
Yeah.
know that. When Shawn gets there, he told me the other night we were having dinner.
Hey, that was
He
like
said-
2 hours before that.
Yeah.
So you know how
He
bad
said-
I
You
was?
can
2
imagine.
hours later?
Yeah, you can
He
imagine.
came and found me, and he said, are you good? I was like, whoa, yeah, I'm good. He goes, are you sure?
He wasn't, though.
And I was
As
like,
he-
yeah,
as
dude,
he's
I'm good.
slurring.
He goes, okay, man. He goes, just want you to know, I love you. And I was like,
And I turned around and walked off.
I said, thanks, Dad. and I went back to eating dinner. But Yeah. So all right. Well,
Yeah, no, it happened. I don't.
It's great.
pee in the
I
bed.
mean, is that not normal? You guys don't ever pee the bed? What's the problem?
I don't.
I mean,
I don't
I
pee
did
the
Maybe
bed.
I don't have
While
as much
back.
fun as what I have.
A while back when I was like 2 or 3.
It's
2 or
been a
3?
long time since
been
I've
a
peed
while.
the bed.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like that's just kind of a normal thing when you get that drunk.
I don't.
No?
It's not.
Aaron says it's not a
She
normal
doesn't
thing.
mind it.
Maybe you were just sweating a lot or something. Or did it have the smell?
I don't think so. It just smelled like beer. Or that night, vodka.
Asparagus. Oh my God! Somebody said asparagus.
Oh,
that is the
that's
grossest thing.
Yeah, it is. It is. That's pretty
Oh,
bad.
That's gonna go
pretty
through
bad.
the radio. You're gonna smell that.
Ugh.
You're gonna smell that.
I don't know. I didn't think it was that bad of a, you know.
Hey, I'm not judging you, man. You're still cool in my book.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, buddy.
Yeah.
I don't want to judge you either, man, but that's tough. That's tough. So okay, but you said it's still wet.
The bed?
Yeah.
It was last night.
Yeah, they.
What
they
night
didn't
did you
change-
pee the bed?
2 nights ago.
So you dumped the whole bladder. All of it.
Every
You didn't
bit of
even
it.
stop.
Yeah, I don't remember.
So
Like
who
your leg
peed
was
the
getting
bed
wet.
since you? How did
No-
this happen?
nobody.
How is it?
No, I was just gonna flip the mattress over, but I didn't need to. There's 2 beds in my room.
You're staying in a hotel that we looked at the bill.
That's
$1,900
$1,900 a night for these
a
rooms, and I
night,
pissed the bed.
and you pissed the bed and didn't even clean it up.
Yeah,
That's why they gave him 2 beds.
that's why we can't go anywhere.
I feel like
And
if you're
that's why
paying
we can't have
$1,900
nothing
a night for a motel room, they should clean the bed for
That's
you.
what. That's what.
If for $1,900 a night, they should have plastic covers for
The
him.
next morning,
God, dude.
hey, I at least
I'll
the
have to
next morning
request
I
those.
ripped all the sheets off the bed so it could air dry. But then whenever I came back, she just put the sheets back on the bed, and it was still all wet.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
So
Man, the podcast is getting pretty serious right now. We had a breakthrough. We've learned that Boosted's going to have a new car.
Right.
new car,
New car.
Sean's building a killer Nova.
Killer Nova.
Right.
I have a new car that everybody hates, and it's white.
Right.
And the reason I painted it white, well,
You didn't paint it.
I didn't paint it. I had a sticker dude who did the stripes on my old car. I had him wrap the new car, and they did a fantastic job. They made the Firebird emblem say Chroma, like unbelievable. Those guys are just unbelievable. They had like 2 nights to do it, and yeah, they still haven't slept any. But the reason it's white is because I wasn't done with the old car. The old car was white. I wasn't done with the old car, so I still want it to resemble my old car, even though it resembles a spaceship.
Yeah, but it's got to be white.
I mean, dude, oh my God, did you guys see the picture somebody made on the internet
Oh,
that
boy.
says,
the greatest thing ever.
it shows my old car and it says the Crow, and then it shows my new car right below it says Crow Mod, and then it shows a Top Fuel dragster and it says Crowster, and then it shows the space shuttle and it shows Space Crow. Like that's the evolution
Yeah,
of Street
it's
Outlaws.
so awesome. It is the coolest. What do they call it? I call them memes.
Memes.
Oh yeah, that's
Whatever.
another thing. So Sean calls
It's a
them memes.
Meme.
It's not Mimi's?
No,
Mimi.
it's
not
memes.
memes?
Meme.
It's Mimi.
Memes.
It's Mimi.
It's
No,
Mimi.
No, it's Mimi.
no, it's
No,
not.
I read
coolest
it.
Mimi
It's
ever.
Mimi. I read it.
I read it too. Whatever.
The E is silent.
So what? Not in
Oh, is
my
it
mind.
French?
It's not.
No, it's like the word strange. You don't say strangey. I got strangey axles.
Well, I thought after the G is
I'm
when
going to the bar, get a little
it's
piece
silent.
of strangey. You don't say that.
Oh,
That's not what you say.
Oh.
The E is
I
silent.
learned something
It's fine.
new. So
It's
meme,
fine.
so
It's no big deal.
meme's a French word. Got it.
Yeah.
All right.
Someone should make a meme of Sean pissing the bed.
Oh, I can do that. I'll get on that. That's awesome.
Amazing.
that's the picture. Yeah,
Whoever
that's
did
awesome.
that.
It's great.
Whoever did that.
Space Crow. Hey, and I don't care.
Nailed
You
it.
can hate on me all you want. If the next Kai Kelly shows up in the space shuttle and whips my ass, I'm gonna go get one. But mine will be fucking way sexier than his.
No, they're all retired now. You can probably pick up one pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, NASA's done, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're like a NASA engineer or something.
No, not quite.
Yeah, you are.
Not
You're like
quite.
a rocket scientist.
No.
Aeronautical.
Nope.
No.
No,
You're a
no.
rocket scientist.
No, I'm not. Have you seen? No.
What are you?
Just a good guy.
A plane engineer. or
Plane-
something?
plane
What do you
engineer.
do?
Hey,
Yeah.
did you-
Yeah.
Everybody here saw that, but he leaned into the microphone that's attached to his fucking head.
Well, I wanted to bring it in close.
He
We
leaned
can
into
bring
the
it in.
mic.
I
can't hardly hear anything
We can
And
bring it
it's
in.
attached to his fucking head.
Yeah.
If y'all saw this mic, it's like wrapped around my neck right now.
Plus, you're
Okay.
struggling to talk.
And plus, I can barely talk, so I want to make sure y'all hear me.
Yeah,
So I had to
and,
lean
and
in.
plus you got to make sure you don't say anything that's going to piss Kayla off. because she'll beat the brakes
Yeah,
off
hey,
of
how's
you.
that deal going? How's
Well,
the kid? How's the
well-
first off?
Hang on.
How's the kid?
Yeah. So Boosted has a child with Kayla from
Right.
the show.
Yeah, after
Right.
they
You know, that-
almost crashed into each
that's
other,
the perfect-
they really hit it off.
That's the perfect love story.
Hey.
I mean,
Yeah. I mean, that's how it works, right? I mean, they
yeah,
almost,
that's
they almost
how
run
it
into
worked.
they almost run into you, and then you run into them, and then that's what happens, right? I mean,
Yeah.
just kind of
She
just-
crashed into
yeah.
your life.
Yeah.
Right.
Literally.
Right. So the kiddo's great. He's getting big. You know, he's shitting all over himself, and
Hey,
So he's like
you know.
Shawn.
right.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, when you said
Not much wrong with that.
when you said you pissed the bed, dude, it reminded me of my son because, dude, I put him in the bath and he pisses all over me. I was like,
That's the warmth.
dude, that's awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So no,
There's nothing wrong with that.
That's the same thing I would do.
yeah, he's
I
doing.
would-
Yeah.
He's doing great. She's already cussed me out 4 times this week because she didn't make it up here. So,
Yeah.
Well, it's not really your fault that she didn't make it up here.
well, no, if you ask
Kayla-
her, it is.
Kayla's a lot like my chick, you know, like they're the type that they want to be here and they want to be doing all this because they love this. They love
Yeah.
they love the going out. They don't really like the PR part. They don't like to sit in the booth and they don't like all that. But they like to go. They like to party
Yeah,
and they like to you
Yep.
know to have a good time. And so
They're social.
that's right.
they're social. They're social creatures.
But no, dude, that's cool.
But they're also mean.
Right.
And they've let us know how mad they are.
But that's cool that we have, you know, wives that enjoy what we do and are actually
Right.
very supportive. And like
and
you
they're
said,
just the right amount of crazy.
My wife's
and they're-
always around.
no, but they're.
Son of a bitch.
Always.
I'm not gonna
there.
lie. When I saw Erin, I was
my
like, oh boy,
She's standing
no more
right next
partying
to you.
for Sean.
What does that mean,
Always.
Sean? Are you so you're saying you're glad that
I
she's
take her
always
everywhere
with,
with
you.
me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you take her everywhere.
We're happy
with you.
about
Sure?
it.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
No.
All the time. Just
Yeah.
happy to be together.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But no, it's cool that, you know, our wives are. You said they're a little mean, right?
They're just,
My wife's not me.
Just
But-
the right amount of crazy.
but
Well,
they'll-
yours is.
Yeah.
Yours is
Well, fuck, they'll
Yours is all
snap
the way
someone's
there.
neck off just like
Yeah.
that if they talk shit,
Yeah.
right? So it's great. I mean,
Yep.
I enjoy it. It's a cool thing.
I will run from both of y'all's old ladies if they're mad.
You did.
I ran from his old
You
lady
did
before.
run from
She
my
came out
wife.
one time and goes, "What the fuck happened?" And I turned around and walked off. Hey, she saw. So we took her. She had a Trailblazer SS.
Yeah.
Right, I remember it.
Okay, so he took it out one night and he got stupid and it's a 14-second vehicle.
Right.
Okay,
It's fast.
well he lost control of it.
Oh, God damn.
And jumps a curb and broke the whole axle off,
Are we
like the
doing
whole
this?
tire
Are we
and
doing
everything.
this right now?
We're doing it.
So,
Keep
so
on
I'm
going.
talking.
It was my best
So
watch this
hey,
moment
he
ever.
whips it this way, and I'm like, he's got it.
He's got
you know,
it.
He didn't have it, man. 14-second ride, and he couldn't control it. Hops the biggest curb. I mean, it's regulation size, like
Oh my
this.
God.
Hey, and it didn't break the lug nuts off or anything, man. Just
Broke the
laid
axle.
over the axle on
Broke
it, and
the
it's a
axle.
14-bolt rear end.
Oh,
yeah,
my
ripped
God.
the rear end apart, broke the axle, broke the wheel in 2 pieces. Like,
Yeah.
it was unbelievable.
Okay, it
Big
was a lot of
Rob-
damage.
Big Rob
So-
was with me. Hey, before the light goes green, and I literally, we were just talking about, Rob was asking me, is it an all-wheel drive or two-wheel drive?
Right.
And I was like, no, all-wheel drive, you can't even get sideways. The light goes green, I went, tapped him on my arm, I said, watch this shit. Fucking right, buddy.
You
I
got
was
it sideways.
watching.
2 in the morning, trashed it. She's got to be
Yeah.
at work at like 5:30.
Okay,
and
so-
she's 8 months.
Yeah, she's pregnant as
If
hell.
you can imagine how Alicia is when she's mad. If
Oh,
you can
God,
imagine
she
her
was
8
so
months
mad.
pregnant.
So we had to get a wrecker.
Yeah, we
The
couldn't get
wrecker's
it on
like,
a trailer.
"Where do you want this?" And he was like, "At my house."
Oh, and he wanted to know how drunk I was, and I was like, I'm not drunk. I'm just stupid.
Yeah. So the whole wrecker, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, something like that. We were just going out street racing, and just beep beep beep. This wrecker's backing it into the drive, and she
Got it
comes
hyped
out the
up
front.
like this
Yeah,
on
it's
one
just.
tire.
I mean, she comes outside. She goes, "What the fuck?" And I was like,
See ya.
Dude,
I rolled out. Hey, I left. I
Yeah.
didn't say bye.
Nothing.
I didn't.
Jumped in your truck and left.
Yeah,
he
you're
didn't say,
taking this
good
shit
luck,
for yourself.
Chief, nothing. No, like, he literally, I could hear his flip-flops clip-clopping across the yard as he was getting the fuck out of
Yeah, I
there.
was out. She come out. I didn't acknowledge her. I acted like I didn't even hear her, and I just rolled out.
Yeah, and I tried to come up with every lie, every excuse, but there was nothing. What can you say?
Oh,
You know what I mean?
What do you say in that?
What can you say? I
No, I
just
didn't say nothing.
literally
No,
put
I
my
know
head
you did.
down.
You were gone.
I just literally put my head down and said, I'm sorry. I said, I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. Like, what do you want me to do? So then the next morning she had to take my truck to work, which is it was a clapped out diesel, so you can't even turn the wheel all the way. It's ripping the fenders off, the tires are too
she's
big.
about 5'2" or
Yeah,
something, and pregnant, and it's pretty high for her to get up in this truck.
Every day I heard about that. Every day.
Well, and plus it took a couple weeks to fix it.
Yeah, you had to. Yeah, because nobody has the parts.
Nobody has parts for 14 bolts.
No, they don't.
So
yeah, it was. Yeah. So that's.
Anyways,
I'm glad we got off on
I'm glad
that.
you brought that story
that's
up.
me running from his wife.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
yeah, that's
and
just the right amount of crazy.
Yeah. I feel like Kayla might be maybe a little. She's there.
I feel like she could possibly go over that cliff.
If she's mad, yeah. She's known.
I would walk away.
I do. I leave.
She would
you
beat
just
the
look at
brakes
the
off
kid.
you, dude.
Yeah,
You just look at the kid. You go, try not to make waves.
Yeah.
Don't look at her. Don't even
make
look
eye
at her.
contact.
Yeah,
son.
yeah.
No eye contact.
We'll change your diaper later. Just let's
just
go.
sit there. Let's go. Yeah, right. No, it's great.
Congratulations on being a dad. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
that's cool, man.
It's awesome.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Why does it seem
When
like
I
I
first
can't
heard
get
it,
enough
man,
water?
I'll be honest with you. I was like, what does he say? Eek. You know?
This is oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oh
That's
boy.
Boosted's famous line. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Why would you say that?
Because I didn't know if they were like how they were or what their
What do you mean?
relationship type deal was.
What does he mean?
What-
What do you mean by that?
I feel like y'all was walking me into a trap here. Remember what he
Just
had said
remember-
earlier about
just remember-
some things don't need to be said?
Right.
Maybe I'm just going to shut up.
Oh, okay.
That's
Well,
probably a good
that's it.
idea
I don't
right
Kayla
now.
mad at me.
Yeah, 'cause she'll listen.
No, I don't want her mad at me.
She
She's
listens
not-
to the podcast.
Yeah. I make her.
We
I make
like
her listen.
Kayla a lot.
She's listener number 9.
Number 9.
Yeah.
You're
I
right.
could
She's
put
9.
it a little nice. I could put it nice. I didn't realize. No.
She's not
I
going to
think
take it as
we're-
nice.
Okay. All right. I'll shut it off right there.
You may
Hey.
think it's nice. She's not going to take it as
Okay.
nice.
Okay. Then I'll just
Yeah,
shut
it's
up.
all in how they
I'll
interpret
just
it.
shut
Yeah.
up.
It has
Yeah.
nothing to do with how you say it. Trust me.
All right.
It's how they interpret it.
Right.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
He
good.
goes- he
So
goes- he goes-
Kentucky, before we
Yo.
oh yeah, and to all the listeners, we're not going to talk about the last episode because we're standing in front of tens of people at PRI and we're having a good time. And honestly, we can barely remember our own names and addresses right now.
I don't know what the day. I don't know what the day is. I don't know what time it is. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So we're gonna keep rolling here.
Yeah.
Kentucky, you were on the internet after the release of the Crow Mod,
Yes.
the Crow Mod, which is a great name by the way.
It is.
I love it.
So you were on the internet. What were some of the better questions, shit talking statements? What were some of the better things that you've read or seen that about the new car?
I don't think there's anything good because everything is. There's no reason that people are. They're just hating.
Yeah,
You know, they're not
there's-
saying they've got no reason to feel that way. They're just like, oh, it's not street.
Yeah, there's
That's
really
all I've ever.
there's
that's
really
all I've seen on
nothing
there.
great.
No,
There's
I haven't
nothing-
seen
The-
anything.
one of the main
Wait,
questions I've
There's
seen.
nothing great,
I haven't seen
guys?
anything
Come on.
great.
Not even my
The
mom.
main question is
Yeah,
Like
your
my-
mom didn't have a good one.
My mom didn't even say
why
It
did
looks
you
good.
sell out going to a pro mod?
I've seen
that's,
sell out
that's,
a couple
That's
of
the main
times.
question.
Yeah, but sell out would mean you
But
had
that's
to.
nothing.
I didn't sell anything.
But there's no. You can't do this because, and them come up with something good. There's none of that.
All right. So. Yeah, I mean, it's, you know. Yeah, right on. Yeah, there's got now the people in front of me here are too scared to tell me they hate me. So they're all shaking their head like they like the new car. Wow, that's
Yeah.
a good look, Boosted.
Thanks,
Boosted's
man.
changed his head.
I like it. You know, just spicing it up a little for
Yeah.
listeners.
Looks
Yeah.
good.
You look like you're riding in a
There
dinghy
are a
buggy.
couple
Feel like I am.
positive comments on there, though. I mean, there's
Yeah.
a guy named Joseph Hancock.
Joseph what?
Hancock.
What was it?
and
Hand job.
You sure it's
Cock.
not Jamie Hancock?
Sure it's not Herbie?
It's Joseph
Joseph.
Hancock.
Okay, all right.
He says almost everyone on the show now drives a pro mod. Awesome new car, Chief. Now go whoop Kai Kelly's ass.
See, there you go. Okay, we got one. There's one.
1 out of
That's a
10.
good
All
one.
right. Have you seen any that were interesting, like, you know, funny shit talking?
I saw a funny one.
Oh, here we go.
So it was a meme. Did I do it right? A meme.
Whatever.
So on the top, it had a picture of Caitlyn Jenner,
Oh, I see
and it
it.
said
Oh, shit.
"woman" in quotation marks.
Caitlyn
And-
Jenner, that's the ex-Olympian Bruce Jenner. Now
Right.
that woman, right?
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then below that, a picture of the Crow mod, and it said "streetcar" in quotation marks.
Oh, it said. I think at the top it said again.
It said,
like woman.
it said "woman." Yeah.
Yeah, woman, and then at the bottom, streetcar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome.
That's okay. I'll give it to that guy.
Hey,
That's
that's a
that
good
was
one.
good.
that's
a
pretty
good one.
fucking good. That's
This
pretty
guy-
good.
I
Did you
did.
make that?
I
Did you make that?
no.
Okay.
I didn't. I mean,
Yeah, no, that was pretty
That
good.
was cool.
That was pretty good. I don't care. It's not a street car. I mean,
No.
I
It's
ain't
not.
had a street car in years.
No, we're
I still drive it
we're
around.
not lying to anybody. We know what our cars are. We have race cars that we race on the street.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm still going to drive this car back and forth to work, and I'm still going to act like a moron in it, and I'm still going to do whatever I want. It's just, you know, my last car, I drove it back and forth to work. It runs on M5 fuel. Literally at the red light, anyone that's anywhere near this car is bawling their eyes out. I mean, the people going to work are like, just, oh, what is the problem? You know, so, but I still want to drive it around. Does that make it a street car? No, it does not. But it makes it my car that I street race, right?
Yep.
So, whatever. I don't care. It ain't no street car. It ain't even got headlights in it. Dude.
Well, not yet. It will
It
have.
has stickers. It has the headlights are stickers. They're not even.
Wait, are they reflective stickers? I mean, so if
I
someone
haven't seen it in the dark because it doesn't have headlights.
Oh.
I don't know if it's reflective or not.
It'd just be dark.
at least
I'm
put
hoping that
reflective
the
on there. I
paint.
mean,
I'm hoping the wrap that Sticker Dude did. I'm hoping it glows in the dark.
that'd be cool.
How cool would that be? I don't
It's,
even need
it's like
headlights.
charging right now, right?
It's
The
charging.
lights are charging. Oh, cool, man. Hell yeah.
My
was
kids
it?
would love that.
Oh, they'd love it.
So yeah, I mean, what,
He
you
said
know,
there was another good one.
No, I've been reading
what are
down
some of
through
the hate?
here.
What's some of the hate? That way I can get
You
it out
want,
of
you
here.
want to hate or no?
Hate's good.
I mean, you said
we
there's a
don't
lot
care.
of it, right? I've seen some.
They're
I
so
did see one. Hang
long,
on.
though.
I did
These
see
are like
one that,
people writing books.
Yeah, there's
on
a lot of
here.
yeah. They're really pissed. I did see some that said like, you know, Kai Kelly's new ATM.
I saw that.
All
Yeah,
that. That you know, they didn't even really have to try very hard to do that one.
No.
Kyle Loftus.
No, I wasn't too
Ooh.
impressed with that one.
He did that.
Do you think he did that?
No, he
No, he
did.
did it.
Oh.
He did. Kyle Loftus did that. Hey, and just
Kyle.
And then I
just
seen
back to
Alicia's
the thing.
first post to it.
Back to the thing about our wives. Yeah, I seen my wife
I think
post.
because she's ride or die.
What'd she say?
Right.
Fuck you,
Fuck
Kyle.
you,
something
Kyle.
Like that.
It said,
Fuck
fuck
you,
It was, the
Kyle.
first, it was the first post.
Damn.
Just the right amount of crazy.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, I've seen some good ones. I really have, but for the most part, whatever.
Hey, who gives a shit?
So let's listen to what the people in front of us.
Yeah, let's
Have
do
that.
Where's
that.
that guy at? Give that guy the
Right,
mic so
man.
he can get all his questions out.
Let me get my cord and
Hang on. You gotta
Shit
do it on
ready.
the mic so they can hear it. But that's a damn good. Hey, Kentucky, here's a good
Wheels.
question right here.
buddy over here had a question
Sick move.
that they'd
He can
like
call
to
you whatever he
ask.
wants.
Kentucky,
God damn it. He can't call me whatever he wants.
really good one right here.
Let me try to stretch real quick.
So hold your questions into the mic. Wait till
Yeah,
you
you're,
say it into the
you're
mic.
gonna have to be right in the mic. Tell me your name, where you're from, and then your question.
Name's Casey from Indianapolis. How much does the Crow mod weigh?
Ooh,
Well,
It's a pretty good question.
that's a great question.
It has right now. All it has is the engine, the transmit. It has the engine. It has the transmission. Has the rear end, and it's missing turbos. It's missing because it might be nitrous. No, I'm just kidding.
Ooh.
It's missing turbos, and it's missing the headers, and it's missing some wiring and stuff like that. So it's still missing a few pieces, but right now it's like 12 or 1,300 pounds. So when it's done, car's gonna be, you know, we're hoping 2,400 pounds when everything's in it, and with my fat ass in it.
Be lighter than
you
that.
know? So
Way
and you got the crown. You got to add the crown. So like probably 2,401 pounds because the crown weighs a little bit too. And I take it everywhere except when I race Shawn. So
All right, you said you had a
it's gonna be
question?
light. It's all carbon fiber and titanium, the whole thing.
All right, what's your name? Where you from?
That's
and
a
the
good looking
question.
hat he's wearing, by the way.
That is
My name's Austin Gamble. I'm from Indianapolis, and I have a question for Shawn. Is your new car going to be a Nova?
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. You won't be able to tell the difference between the old car and the new car. It'll just be hopefully way lighter and
Wait a
safer,
minute.
faster.
So Volley was right. Volley was right this
oh
whole
my
time.
God, you remember that?
Volley was right, dude.
Second season, Varley had that.
You have two cars.
He's right.
Yeah.
You're gonna have 2 Murder Novas.
Yep. Yeah, and he
He's a
cried about it
fortune
on the
teller.
second season.
He's a
Remember, he
fortune
wasn't even
teller.
on the list, and he still cried about it. Oh, you got to start over.
Dude, bring him back. He's a fortune teller. I
That's
need
funny.
him.
I forgot all
That's
about
awesome,
that.
I did too.
That's when conspiracy theories go right. Oh no! Don't let them. No. No.
Oh
Do
yeah,
not
it's
let
gonna
them
happen.
ask
It's
a
about to
question.
happen.
no.
It's about to happen.
All right, so
Little Evil's about to get on the mic.
Okay, let's hear it.
no. Need to give
Oh,
it to
yeah,
her.
she's like, here,
Oh, yeah.
here.
Yeah.
I can
Okay.
take a question from him.
Little Evil wants to know if you guys would consider running a 275 car.
Consider what?
Running a 275 car.
Running one where?
The street,
South
right?
Georgia.
Oh, at a
Oh.
track. At a track.
Oh.
Not your 275 car.
I will. I will. Hey,
I don't know if I'm going to run a 275 on the new car or a 315. I haven't really figured it out yet. I'm sure
Yeah,
you
yeah.
would.
Hey.
I know you would.
I'll be on a 315 in the staging lanes in February at South Georgia Motorsports Park, and my kid will be rooting for little evil against me.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna give it everything I got to disrupt that little bastard's day.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's fucked up.
I'll be rooting for him too.
I'll be ready for Georgia,
Love it.
but we'll definitely
Love Little
do
Evil,
this.
man.
I'll be there.
I'm sure we'll run.
I'll be there. I'll run them.
All right, next question.
Matt Mueller, Auburn, Michigan. How big's the motor in the Nova?
The one that's in it now. It's a
Yeah.
572 big block Chevy.
That's some really good. Really good.
Okay.
Are you guys going to have any women driving with you guys?
I was scared when they put that mic back there. There was no telling what she was gonna say.
Oh boy.
Are we gonna have any
Oh,
what?
boy.
What's the question?
Are there going to be any women drivers
Coming up? Any new ones or old ones or what?
What do you mean?
Any new ones? Does anybody ever want
Hey, I may
to,
let
or-
one. What if one drove
yeah,
a new
You
car?
gonna take that one?
They're.
God.
Son of a
God, you're
bitch.
shaking all over the place, dude.
Yeah,
You gotta get
too
it
much
together.
Take his beer away.
You gotta get it together.
He's done. He's cut off today. He's cut off.
In the coming up seasons that we've already filmed, you will see some women drivers. You will see new vehicles that the women may be driving. Yeah, I mean, we can't release too much, but yeah.
So we'll get in trouble.
There's always going to be women drivers that want to get in this and do this, and they can kick ass. You know what I mean? They're especially like girl like Tina. Good Lord, she's like 85 pounds.
Yeah.
Put her in
too.
a
That's
chrome
great.
mod. That thing will be 900 pounds.
Yeah.
The whole car.
Hey, all ass.
But yes, there's going to be plenty of new stuff coming up. Next season's freaking crazy.
All right, here we got another one. Oh, great. Here we got Mouth. Just let everybody know if you heard anybody in the
That's
background,
fine.
this
That's fine.
is
What's
the
he
guy
gotta
that it
say?
was. What's he got to say?
Do you think Kai's going to go hungry now that you're building a faster car than him?
Is he going to go what?
Hungry.
Going to go hungry? Oh, yeah. Well,
There's no will. Fuck yeah, he's gonna go hungry.
like I've
Come
always,
on.
I've always said, even in the old car, I'll bust his ass every time he
Yeah.
drops that trailer door. So and I'll have every dollar I got in my pocket riding on it because I
Right.
like to gamble. I mean, we like to gamble, don't we, Boosted?
Fucking love it.
Last night, me and Boosted was
We're on
at
this.
dinner
No.
flipping $100 bills
No.
in the street.
We're on the side of Meridian Street, flipping $100 bills.
$100 bills. But yes, I don't think that Kai Kelly or anybody's gonna have anything for the new car. You know what I mean? But that's if I did, I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't have it. I
You
wouldn't
gotta
be
think
building
that.
it. You know?
Right.
You gotta think that.
That's just the way I am. And he knows it. He knows it. That's why he got a big bad motor. Yeah, anybody. I don't care.
Keep it
Pass
going,
it
yeah.
around. Pass the mic around.
My name's Fisher. Next question I have is, what's it going to take to bring you guys to Ohio?
For what?
Race.
To race? I was fixing to say because
I could go there on the way
There are a lot of
home
fast
if we're
cars there.
We got you.
We haven't seen any
The main,
or heard of
yeah,
it.
Here's the
Ohio
thing.
to see 'em.
It's real simple. It's real simple. I don't care where you're from.
Yeah.
If you got a fast car on the street, I want to bust your ass. I want to at least find out how fast we are. We claim to be the fastest. We claim to be the baddest. We're gonna keep racing everybody that's bad until we find out. So all you got to do, and I have been saying this for almost 3 years now. Okay, all you have to do is send me you go on my website. There's at MidwestStreetCars.com. Go on the website. There's an email. You send that email and put in the subject line, street race, chief, proof, whatever you want to put. All I got to see is a picture or a video of a fast car on the street.
Fast. Keyword fast.
Don't say here's some of it from the track last weekend.
Yeah, don't show me a picture.
I don't know who John is.
Yeah, you're not on the mic right now though. Yeah, he's not on the mic right. Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Andrade, yeah.
John Andrade. Last time I talked to him, I had to get a hold of Discovery or something like that.
No. Even Andrade goes the same way. If Andrade puts his car on the street Saturday night against somebody else and it's fast and I hear about it or see it, he'll be getting a shot at the list next week.
But it won't be.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying.
I just had a good time getting him and John drunk last year on Patron.
Everybody's in the same deal. There's no favorites. There's no favorites. There's no who is who, and there's no you got to know somebody. You ain't got to talk to Discovery Channel. You ain't got to do none of that. We don't get paid enough money to do this show on our own. The only reason we like to do it is because we get to race people we've always wanted to race for our entire life. So you just show me any picture or video of a fast car on the street Not
always on the street.
Not at at the track, not in his driveway, not the
I can't
not
tell
the
you last
glamour
time
shots.
I went to the
yeah,
track.
don't tell
They
me
drink.
how much no preps are just like the other thing. Just show me a real street race car. I don't care if it's John Force, I don't care if it's Pro Mod, Crow Mod, Dragster, Space Mod,
Shuttle.
Space Crow, whatever. Picture or video to my email of a fast car on the street.
Yeah.
What's a fast car?
Something that'll run with us.
Yeah.
You show me something. You show me something. Pull 2.5 G on the street somewhere. I'll come.
And don't send a. Well, we don't have enough for you guys, but we'd like to race farm truck on the show or something like that. You know, we don't
I've
give
been
a shit about
saying
that.
the same
We don't give a
thing.
shit about
I've been
that.
saying the same thing word for word for almost 3 years. Not one fucking
video.
email with a picture or a video of anybody fast on the street since then. Not one.
But plenty of people saying, "Well, I've tried to get a hold of you.
Yeah, and they
we
said
can't
they'll-
get them to call back." Yeah,
No, I just got told the wrong way.
Yeah, no,
That's
you're
all.
good. No, I'm just
You
trying
listen to the wrong
I'm just
person.
trying to make
Yeah.
sure you and everybody else know the same thing. All you got to do, and that goes for guys in Oklahoma City, that goes for guys all over the country, because people to get it given to you. Yeah, show me a picture, a video of your car racing on the street.
That's what I
it's
did.
Competitive. Because here's the deal. We want to make sure everybody that's on the list wants to make sure our list is the fastest list in the country, because guess what? All of a sudden, now every city in the goddamn country's got a list.
Yep.
You know what I mean? They all got their
Every
list now.
city.
And I'm like, it's like, dang, they couldn't even like do an 11 list. You know what I mean? Like, or a 9 list. They copy everything we do. So they're going to bring out the fastest cars they can to put on their list to kick our ass.
Yep.
So we want the fastest street race cars that we can take out of town on our list.
These girls back here want to know when you're going to race tough again.
Oh, boy.
I've never raced tough.
I tried.
Wait,
He won't come out.
Okay,
never
wait
heard
a
of
minute. I mean, nobody can hear you.
Say it again.
Just
Yeah,
say
say it again.
He's a pussy.
Oh, God damn.
Nice.
Someone just called Tough a pussy.
Chicago. That's it.
Say it. Hey, say the whole thing.
Said he's a
Who
pussy.
are you?
She wanted to know when Tough's coming back. When you
No,
guys
I
are
want
coming
to know
back
if you
to
guys were
Tough.
coming back out to Chicago.
When are we coming back out to Chicago?
I mean,
I think Chicago needs to come to us.
I'm gonna revert back to that other deal I told him. You show me anything fast on the street, and I'll come fuck it up for money.
and we ain't seen anything fast from Chicago on the street.
I even and tough enough.
Who?
Yeah, that guy.
I've never heard of her, but I mean,
Well,
yeah, okay.
I even told him I tried to lock in with him to race his jet car. He wanted to race me in a jet.
Who buys a jet car?
Yeah, no prep.
A jet car.
I feel like he's evolving the wrong way. That's
But hey, if I go out there and I can't beat a jet car, I'll have a jet car. You know what I mean? But he tried to race me in a jet car. I told him lock in right now for $2,500 on that jet car, and I'll mess it up. And then it took him 3 weeks to beg for the money on Facebook to come up with the
Right.
balls to race me. And then by that time, I crashed my car.
You got to remember, a jet car don't need traction.
No, you can run whatever tire you want.
Exactly.
So, but hey,
We don't
Chicago, I'd love to come to Chicago. I'd love to. I'll go to Chicago every weekend if you show me they got fast cars. Yeah,
We don't care.
Hey, I don't care. I'll
We'll
race
race
them, and I'll race them. So that's all I got. That's all I need.
All right, next question.
Just like normal,
All right.
When can Kentucky come and get some of y'all's money?
Oh my God! Look at this
Kentucky.
guy. This guy's holding.
Kentucky.
This guy's holding a stack of money.
Hey,
About to snatch it out of his hand is what I'm about to do.
I got this.
He said, "I got this."
Hey,
Boosted's gonna.
I got this. So this guy's in the crowd with a whole bunch of money, and guess what? I got a car that's here at the show. We'll take it right outside right now when this show's over, and I'll take my money from you. Go get it. Go get it.
Boosted.
No, the show's over at 4. I'll be stationed at 4:30 right out there on the road. Let's go.
Fucking A. This is the greatest thing ever. All right, so
I left my title at home.
We're doing a live call out right
Yeah, we're
now.
not gonna need
If anybody
Okay,
is not
so-
knowing what's going on.
hang on.
How can somebody from Louisville, Kentucky, with cars come race y'all?
You
No
got that.
TV
Same way.
show, just race for money.
Hey, you got that. You got the easy part
Yeah,
done
you
right
can-
now.
yeah.
You're talking the talk.
Yeah.
You're talking the talk, and you got the money, and man, I mean the chain. You got the chain. That thing is.
Yeah.
I mean,
The
I
chain's
can see
unlocked.
sunglasses.
I'll bring,
God.
hey, I'll add that to the
Cold.
collection.
Yeah.
So,
He used to run his Pro Charger with that thing.
God.
so all you got to do, brother, is pop it in that email street race, chief, whatever you want.
How many of those emails you get you actually respond to, though?
Look, we don't get any.
You don't? I'll give it to you.
We did get one?
That'd be great.
Oh. Yeah, we got one email, but no, the thing was, I said we never got one of a fast car on the street, so we still haven't. But we did get one email of a video of a diesel truck doing a 40-mile-an-hour flyby.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that.
Right. Yeah. So, I'm telling you right now, I'd love to come to Kentucky and take all that stuff.
Well,
I'll bring it to you.
So,
yeah.
We're going to know about him here in a little bit.
We're going to get a preview here in a little bit. Right, yeah.
We'll see how fast your car is later this evening.
Very good. That'd be great.
And you.
Which one? I got 10 of them.
Whichever one you're fastest.
Go bring all 10. We'll just go. I'll ride them right through.
Each of you.
I'll make 10 passes.
Right over on the other side.
Okay. Let's go.
So
I didn't bring the wheelie bars though.
Okay, you don't need it.
He's got a. He did bring a giant stack of money in here, so maybe we'll be going to Louisville, Kentucky soon.
Let's go.
That's my hometown. I'll roll down.
It's right down the road from my hometown.
I'll roll down on Roofer Street and get friendly with my cousins on the front porch because they don't work. Well, I was gonna say get high, but I didn't want to say get high. I tried to change it up. But yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I'm gonna go get high with my cousins on the porch, Woody and all them. Whatever. All right, so roll on.
Kentucky.
All right. Anybody else? Somebody had a hand up over here a minute ago.
There's got to be lots of good questions. Yeah.
What?
Whatever. I like the questions.
Look at Billy Driscoll over
there. Okay, hold on just a second. I got to reach my mic back
It's
here.
dark. I can't see anything. The bike?
Here we go.
Hey, what's a girl got to do to get a selfie with all of you, including Bob?
Including Bob.
Oh, Bob.
Oh.
Bob is kind of a stubborn guy.
Someone from the crowd said, "Show me your boobs."
Show me your boobs. That's how you do it.
Really?
Our tens of listeners are rude.
Tens of listeners are rude.
Yeah. Hey, you could get a selfie with any of us, but getting all of us together at one time to do that, that's good. You better be.
Your best bet would be turn around and take the selfie right there.
Yeah, so turn around and take it, right?
Yeah, we're not going to tell you no. Just
all right,
turn
here,
around.
let it in the front right here. Here you go.
There ain't no selfie police around here.
Now.
There you go. All right, next question.
She's definitely from Chicago.
Chicago.
Yeah, in Chicago.
Chicago.
You guys are more than welcome anytime to Chicago. I love you guys.
Right on. Thank you very much. You guys.
All right, what else?
Not good at selfies, though.
Yeah, you're really not.
Oh, that's not a selfie. You said selfie. You said selfie.
Yeah, you did say selfie. What about other questions?
So right now,
hold on. We got your Pontiac guys back from yesterday.
I just want to let you know us Pontiac guys do love you. Don't care what color that car is. It's who you guys are, and I'm glad you guys have stayed true to that.
Wow.
And stayed true to Pontiac.
Wow.
Nice.
I told you he wasn't a stalker.
Nah, he's definitely not.
I told you he wasn't a
That's
stalker.
great.
He's
Thanks.
a good dude.
Glad to see you come to Norwalk, Ohio
Thanks,
for the
brother.
Ames Pontiac Nationals.
Yeah, that's a big race.
Yeah,
I'd like to
we've
go to that.
actually
Yeah,
talked
we
about
want to
that
go to
before.
that. Yeah,
What
wow.
about going up there and cleaning house
see
with
there,
against
that's
all
what
those
I'm
other
talking about,
Pontiacs.
guys.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, guys. Just when you think,
Hang out with
think
us.
that everybody's standing back
Maybe
there
a couple
talking.
guys with some black eyes, you could hang out with us.
Yeah, black guys. What?
Black eyes.
Oh, I was like, whoa.
Whoa.
Bed.
I was like, why do we have to
He's
go
talking
there?
about pissing the bed.
Yeah, piss in the bed. Yeah. So, just when you think that everybody's screaming mean shit from the back of the crowd about people that
Get
we
somebody who's genuine.
we get this
yeah.
guy come up here and say
That's
something really
awesome.
nice to me. I just can't get enough water, man. I need dialysis.
So is that it, Kentucky?
Who else?
You got more?
Anybody
Who
else?
Raise your hand.
Anybody
let's
else?
get it
Okay,
over
we got
with.
one back here in the back.
Austin Grimes, is your new car a Mustang boosted?
What's the question?
Is your new car a Mustang?
It is a Mustang.
Is it going to be yellow?
I hate yellow, man.
You hate yellow?
I do not like the color yellow. I honestly don't.
Neither does Sean's maid that cleans his room.
It wasn't yellow. I promise you. It's clear.
All right.
Yes, Mustang.
Oh, what?
Oh, we got another one.
Yeah, if
Dirty
you got a
Cook from
question-
Fairmount, Indiana. I was just wondering what kind of horsepower number is Murder Nova right now?
It probably makes 3,400. Yeah.
30. Jesus Christ.
No. We said horsepower, not weight.
Yeah. About the same.
Okay.
About the same.
He has a horsepower to weight ratio
Of one. I like it.
Of one.
His horsepower to weight is 1.
Any other questions?
Son of a
Questions only.
Yeah, no. But it don't have to be about racing. It could be whatever.
it could be
We don't care.
Yeah, it could be whatever.
Yeah.
We're
Okay.
talking about racing.
The guy from Louisville's back.
Here we go.
The money
Hey,
man.
on y'all's pro mods, are y'all gonna put the headlights and stuff like that in your cars?
Pro mods, what an
Yeah.
asshole.
No, because I got to put some in mine. I don't do it.
See? Hey, I tell you what. With all that money you got, I'm gonna order me some Velcro ones like Kai Kelly and them got, and I'll Velcro them to the front of
You
mine.
might lose your show, and I'll get a Kentucky
Oh,
show.
boy.
Hey, I don't know, man. Them ratings Monday night. Thanks to Chuck knocking that dude's teeth out.
They went through the roof.
We went through the roof on that day. We're gonna be around a while. I think we're all right.
So what about the answer? You gonna do real headlights, or what?
I'm gonna have to put headlights in it somehow. Yeah, it depends. I mean,
Try to do a factory look deal?
I would love to have a factory headlight in it. I'm going to talk to Terry Murphy and Blake that built the car, that built the chassis.
Yeah.
I'm going to take those guys and see if they can come up with something creative. Because man, they built such a nice car that I don't.
Right.
If I put the headlights in it, man, did anybody ever see the way I put my headlights in my other car?
I did.
saw it.
I did.
Okay.
I actually helped put them in.
My other car was the same way. It was a one-piece fiberglass front end. It didn't have headlights either. You're supposed to put a sticker on the headlight, right? Well, I wasn't going to do that, so I took some red line halo lights, and we cut big holes in the front end, and then we literally used panel bond glue,
Panel bond glue
silicone,
from
and we
O'Reilly's.
just stuck them in there, and we hung it upside down in the shop so that the headlights would sit on there until they dried.
Even after the crash, though, they still held up. Yeah. It's the only thing on the front end that held up.
I may have used too much.
Yeah.
Man, it was everywhere. It was running down everywhere. It was.
So
it was a
I don't
mess.
want to do that to this one. So I'm gonna see if they can put me a real nice looking headlight in it. That's what I want to do. If not, then it'll have some rigid or whatever. It'll have some fog lights hanging off of it, or I'll duct tape. You got a rear view mirror in your Pro Mod? I didn't even have one.
Hey, we didn't get that option in our Pro Mod.
He said he's got a rear view mirror in his Pro Mod. Yeah. Don't bitch about it if you can't see
that way
the
I can
light.
see you in my rear view mirror.
Yeah.
Headlights on.
Yeah. That rear view mirror gets you in trouble. Don't bitch about it when you can't see the light. You know,
We'll have to do that again. I couldn't see rear view mirror.
See the light. It wouldn't have been anywhere near those 10 cars.
That's right.
If I could see the light.
Rear view mirrors in RC cars, they'll fuck you every time.
Anybody else?
Yes. Chief, is your car factory like the motor Pontiac specification, like 10 head bolts? Because I run Pontiacs myself, and I always get shit about that. You know what I'm saying?
10 head bolts.
I'm sorry that you run Pontiacs, brother. I know
Get
what
out
it's like.
now, brother.
I know what it's like to
Crazier
run
than hell.
Pontiacs. Guys who run Pontiacs are just, I don't know, they're just crazy.
different
I don't
breed.
know why we do it, but yes, I've been punished for running a Pontiac my whole life. You know what I mean? I got 10 head bolts. They're small.
Right.
It's an inline head with the 2 exhaust valves side by side. I mean, but it's a Butler cast iron block. So I got a cast iron block, not aluminum blocks like all these other crazy assholes, and billet blocks and big motors. But yes, it's a 400 Pontiac that's a little bit of stroke and a little bit of bore, makes it a 482, and it's got an Elderbrock Performer cylinder head on it.
Right. So I got the call from the high porch on my car.
Yeah, you have better heads on your car than I have on my Pro Mod.
Yeah.
And
but you also probably got about $5,000 and
what do they
working them
flow?
fucking
No, hey,
things.
I promise, dude.
380?
You can call Butler. Those heads aren't even wide ports.
They're not wide port head.
No, they're not. They're a standard port head.
Wow.
Those heads flow 340 something CFM. That's it. But at 50 pounds of boost and 9,200 RPM, that bad boy gets with it. Don't tell Rodney I've taken it that high, but that mother gets it on.
I take mine to 8,000. No big
Yeah,
deal.
see, there you go. You know, yeah. So that I'm stuck with that Pontiac thing. I can't get rid of it. That's just what I love, you know.
Me too,
So
buddy.
They make good power.
Because I know Butler's is doing the head bolt add-on. You know, I'm sure you know. But.
Yeah, but with my deal, Butler, they did the double O-ring, and they did such a good job on the double O-ring, and then Travis Quillen helped me with the tune-up and the methanol and everything else. It's so right that I can make 50 pounds of boost, and I can go 90, 100, 200 passes and never have head gasket issues. So I don't really want to change right now. I want to see what 60 pounds of boost will do, really. You know?
yeah.
So,
Right. I just wanted to clear it up. I got a lot of family that talks a lot of shit. 'Cause, I run Pontiacs. They always say, "Oh, you don't run 10 head bolts?" No, fuck you don't.
yeah, hey, that's why I call it the Crows, because everybody said you can't make a Pontiac fast. Everybody said you can't run turbos on a Pontiac. You can't spin a Pontiac up a high RPM. So that's why it's the Crow. We're gonna make them eat crow with that Pontiac, and we keep doing it.
All right, but that's all.
Thanks, brother.
Thanks.
Right on. Poor guy. God, I feel
What
sorry
else?
for him.
Oh, the bald dude again.
Bald dude again. Mouth is back.
Look, if you
The
guys had
mouth
more questions,
is
we
back.
wouldn't have to
I
listen to
know.
him.
Yeah, no shit.
So have you guys ever got drunk together and touched each other inappropriately?
Wait. Who's this for? Hang on. Is this for?
Well, yeah.
Who's it
Me and him
for?
or me and him?
Shawn and Chief.
Yeah, that matters.
Hey. Oh, yeah. Let me just tell you. We didn't even have to be drunk.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else?
What?
All right,
we
I
need
think
to-
it's.
we need our questions. Phantom, where's our 10 questions for Boosted?
Oh,
yeah.
10 questions for Boosted.
Top
Wow.
We got those.
Top 10 questions.
10. Top 10. Because we have a top 10 list on the show. We have a top 10 list of questions on this podcast here.
All right.
Some of these are going to be good for him now. Like,
We're gonna fire them. Oh, yeah.
yeah.
You didn't know about this,
We're
did
gonna
you?
fire this off on you, okay? Now, here's the way this works. You have to answer.
Made a buzzard or something? Or?
Nope. But basically, one to 2 word answers. It's got to go real quick. First thing comes
First
to
thing
mind.
out of your mind.
You can't think about it. You can't be political about it. You can't worry what your old lady would say. You can't worry about what your sponsor would say. You just fire them off. Ready? Number 10. Carbureted or injected?
Fuel injection.
Nice.
Oh.
Number 9. Farm truck or Asian?
Asian.
Asian.
Here's the one I want to know.
Happy ending. Some guy said happy ending.
Of course, it was the bald dude.
Number 8. Big tire or small tire?
Small tire.
Oh,
He
I
almost
think
said
you
it.
could-
He almost said
He
it.
don't believe it. He don't believe it.
Small
Now, hang
tire.
on. I have never been in a car with a big tire, so I really can't comment on it.
Hey, once you start winning, man, you'll love it.
Fuck, because I ain't won shit with a small tire. You're right. You're absolutely
You did.
right.
You've won a lot with a small tire, but just not on the show.
True. No, I did default though. I defaulted up there. Yeah.
If you call
That's
that,
all right.
if
A
you
couple.
call that winning, you
Hey,
can't.
he does.
Wins a
He
win.
claims them.
Wins a
It's the
win.
same.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 7, drag week, street car or radio versus the world race car.
Radio versus the world.
Ah, oh yeah, you're the radio guy. We
Yeah.
haven't got many people say that.
He's
You
the
like
radio
radio.
guy. But he likes to drive his car too, though.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
He
so
went to Sonic here a while back
I did.
after one race.
I did, and that
Well,
made
we
that
can't
made
talk
some
about
people
Sorry,
upset.
can't talk about
sorry
that.
about
Boosted?
God dang. We are close to getting this thing ripped off the air,
are.
man.
We are.
Okay, number 5. I don't even know if we need to ask this.
I don't feel like we do.
Nitrous or turbo?
Yeah, turbo.
Both.
Yeah.
Number 4. Shaved or hairy?
Do I have to answer? You're gonna get me punched in my
Yes,
nuts.
you do have to answer.
You can't.
Shaved or hairy, man? It's easy.
Okay. Sorry. Shaved.
Okay.
Why do you say sorry?
Why you say
Sorry.
sorry?
Yeah. Sorry for someone who's gonna listen.
Sorry for someone. Damn.
Okay.
Number 3, small block or big block?
Small block.
Yeah, we figured that. Number 2, Doc or Monza?
Neither.
Damn.
That's the first time this
Never
has
had that.
happened.
We're going to have to pencil that in.
Neither.
Yeah.
There's not even a better of the two. You got to pick one.
Well, I mean, I like Doc just
You gotta
because.
pick one of them that you let touch your butt.
I'll pick Doc just because I.
Because nobody else has?
Yeah, well, because reason why Doc is because we've raced so many times and I beat him and he's just easy. It's an easier win, right? And Monza's
And
always
you can get under his skin pretty good.
right, and I can get Doc so pissed off.
He said he
so.
thinks you're a mouthy little prick, from what I heard.
Yeah, I saw that. That's bullshit.
Oh, yeah, you just
It is
And,
bullshit.
and I was so nice to him too. I was like, "Hey, man, good race."
Yeah, he was pretty
And then he
nice.
called me a prick.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
That's a dick move.
Yeah, it was.
Number 1, I mean, Boosted's pretty easy to figure out.
Yeah, but still.
Number 1, though, and this one's tough. This one's tough because I know you, and you're a lot like me. So number 1 is street or track?
Street.
Street. No
You
question
like the
about
track
it.
too, though.
Yeah, but you got to go back to your roots. Street.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's what I've always done.
No doubt about it. I mean, I love to race at the track. I love to race in classes. I love to know prep
it's-
racing.
it's
I
fun.
hate no prep racing, but I like to be a part of it because it's so huge. But man, I don't know what it is about pulling up to like Forum or something like that at 2 in the morning after
Yeah.
driving all night, and you pulling up there and there's no one in a whole city of industrial park, not one person in it. and all of a sudden 30 trailers come rolling in.
And it's just quiet as can be, it's just so quiet and peaceful.
You can hear Ronnie Pace puking.
Yeah, he's puking because he's so nervous.
Yeah.
Right. And then
and what sucks is I don't know if we're going to get that anymore.
Well, Texas is still safe. We can still race in Texas.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but the crowds.
It's hard.
Doesn't
now.
matter what you do, man. People's going to follow us around. It's not like it used to be.
True.
Whether
Shawn.
I had to lock my trailer on the way here because people would, like, if they see the stoplight and they're screaming at me, is that the new car in there? And I'm going, no. And then they're, like, trying to open the door to look in.
Wow.
I'm like, Jesus Christ, is this for real?
See, I don't have those problems. I'm on an open trailer, so, you know.
They see your car and go, holy shit.
Holy
Don't
fuck.
look at him.
Keep
Don't look
going.
at him.
Yeah. It's a bad deal. Bad deal.
All right. Well, that was the top 10. That was everything.
that was
Anything
it,
else?
man. Boosted, man. Appreciate it.
I think we're good.
Enjoy the rest of your time at PRI.
PRI 2015.
We're gonna hang out with these 20s of people.
20s of people.
And probably have to listen to that bald guy some more.
Yeah.
Because he's still here.
Yeah.
I can see him. He is still here.
I'm going to go get my car ready. I got to drag some people's ass out there.
Yeah, you
after the
actually
shows.
might have a race.
Yeah, I got a race set up, so I got to get my car ready.
Well, let me know.
Yeah, we got to push it outside here. So.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Let's shut it down.
All right. Thanks for having me.